when I first started working on Cadaver, I feel like it started to me as a collection of songs. At the beginning, I was like, I was making songs because I was trying to get, an idea. Like every time I come with a record, I feel like I have to try to grow and build. So it's like the last one, I try to stay consistent. That's my number one word. If I'm not consistently, if I'm not here every year with a record, well, at least every record I come with is consistently good. Like it's either better or it's the next step in what would be Blaze Your Dead Homie. And it started like that at the beginning. And then as I slowly started into it and moving, I like I said, I got in, I was like, what kind of is something that, would, I guess it combines everybody. What is it that we all, and that was it. It was kind of like we all are. It doesn't matter, race, creed, color, whatever. I said the same three things at the same time, but religion, it doesn't matter what they are. It doesn't matter who you are. We all are eventually going to become a cadaver. And that's kind of what it, the mindset of what it was when we started, when I started and continuing with the record. And a lot of it to me was like revisiting a little bit of what is Blaze, you know what I mean? And that was, the beginning was One Less G, my EP, and, and I just try to continue with going back, but also bringing it forward to a new step and a new era of Blaze. And yeah, it's kind of what it was like the whole time. And some of it was more personal stuff, like God Don't Like Ugly is kind of a personal track because when I did that track, I was talking a lot about how I felt when I was growing up. You know what I mean? It's like, I went out, people notice about me, maybe they don't know, but I was I was brought up in the Catholic religion for, 18 years of my life. And all respect, and I'm not disrespecting the religion, but I don't practice it as much anymore as I would have. But in the same aspect, that's kind of what I've seen growing up a lot is, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you're out there doing because when you're back in church on Sunday, it's all going to come back around and you can just reset again and then go do your crazy shit again all week and then come back Sunday and reset because you said sorry. And it's so it kind of like that type of track to me was more of a, personal track. And I did some of those tracks like that, like Let It Out was about more stuff. So I was trying to bring more personal side of myself in there, I guess. It's a little bit about suicide and things of that nature and people killing themselves slowly or, friends of yours, because that stuff happens to me just like it happens to everybody else. And what's, a dead man can also feel bad for his dead friend, damn it. Genre lines to me in music and hip hop or anything like is really I'm glad that within the last, to me, it seems like the last 10 years, maybe I'm going too far. Maybe it's the last 5 years. I mean, I'm bad with time because I smoke so much weed. Blaze is not just a name, it's real. I do smoke. But the reason I think what it is, I'm hyped because they broke them down, man. I don't know if Linkin Park busted it and they punched it in the ceiling and that's where it started, but somewhere around that era, it was like Linkin Park, Korn was doing a little bit. He was trying, he was trying to do it a little bit, but yeah, it just seemed like it just started getting to this where it's like, yeah, the lines had been kind of broken down and you could start to actually add some things together. And, like I said, even this, I think we were talking about the track with Red 2 Signs. That song was so different to me that when they asked me to be on it, I kind of felt like, some people be like, you should be offended. I felt like I was honored. I was like, holy shit, you want Blaze to spit on this track? Like, that's crazy as hell. Like, okay, that's crazy. Like, that is such a different track. Like, some shit that I would never do. So it makes sense to collaborate with my dude and do it. And that's exactly what I think is cool about it. I like that we can break down some of these barriers. And it actually, like I said, because I think when I when I was coming up, man, it seemed like you were either stuck this way or that way or this way, and you had to kind of like you were in a there was maybe it was a sprocket, and at this sprocket there was like the gangster rap kids and shit, and then there was this one over here with like alternative kids, and then there was down here was like some fucking heavy metal kids, and then way over here was fucking pop kids, and then over there, but it's like now it completely, there is none of that. It's just like one big circle of music and everybody can create together, and it seems kind of cool to me because then you get things that are out of the ordinary, and they've been doing it and they've been trying to do it for years, and some hit and some sound good and some don't. Like I wasn't a big fan of the Nelly track with I don't remember his name, but for real, Nelly, good dude, still a good artist, still great music, makes great music. Yeah, yes, Tim McGraw. I'm sorry, Tim McGraw. Both guys make great music. I just I wasn't feeling that track in particular. But yeah, for real. I mean, there's a place for it, and somebody does feel it. It just doesn't happen to be me. That's all right.